I am very delighted to welcome you to the Atrium 14 Conference Center, which is part of the complex that hosts the new EMF-ECBC office since the beginning of this year. We are not only here to inaugurate these new premises, but also to celebrate the fruitful discussions that took place today and that I'm sure will continue tomorrow at the Bibliothek Solvay. I don't know whether that is correct pronounced, but I would like to begin by thanking all those who took part in the panel discussion today, and especially the distinguished panelists who contributed to a lively and interesting debate I have heard. We were in fact honored to welcome today representatives of the Parliament and the Commission, as well as representatives of small and medium-sized businesses in Europe, and of course representatives of the financial and banking sectors. I would like to point out that the audience was no less notable, with representatives from various EU and national authorities, such as the European and national central banks, several of them actually, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, national supervisory authorities, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and also national permanent representatives, among others. We are also delighted to have welcomed a broad spectrum of market representatives, mainly of course from the mortgage lending and covered bond side, but also from other banking associations, as well as consultancies, trade associations, and the media. With this event, the ECBC has tried to bring together as many stakeholders as possible in the context of the topical discussion of the Capital Markets Union and also the question of long-term financing of the EU economy. We are at a crucial juncture in the process of reforming financial sector regulation in Europe, while at the same time striving to consolidate economic growth and job creation. That is definitely not an easy task. We must ensure that the EU financial sector effectively serves the real economy, and these initiatives at the center of the Commission strategy in achieving this aim. The ECBC is fully supportive and has been proactive in trying to meet the needs of legislators by sharing our expertise. We are also working towards an even closer harmonization of standards in the covered bond market, for instance, by introducing the covered bond label. Moreover, the ECBC is playing an active role in the Capital Market Union discussion, appreciating the importance of this initiative for the ability of the real economy to have access to alternative sources of funding. The issue of access to capital market is, of course, central to this discussion. We are honored to have here with us Andy Jobst, Senior Economist at the European Department of IMF, who will deliver a speech on the current macro-financial and monetary conditions. In thanking all participants once again, and in wishing you a rich and fruitful discussion also tomorrow morning, I will now leave the floor to Andy. Andy, welcome.